Someone posted on Reddit recently, by the way. He was like, I play Smurfs 50% of my games plus, and here's the proof. And then he posted some games apparently that are like, there's supposed to be proof that like more than 50% of people play against Smurfs in StarCraft II. And I'm just like, where do you find all these people? Why don't you do Void to GM? Because Void Arrays are getting buffed, and I'm gonna do it after the buff, because they're getting like movement speed buff, which is gonna make them much more fun to use. Because if I do it now, the moment the patch comes through and they get buffed, everyone's gonna be like, do Void Arrays again, do them again, and I'm not gonna do Void Arrays to GM twice in a row. How do you speak native English living in Serbia? Well, I'm not native English. You just learn it. Just learn it, and then you speak it, and then it's good. It's good. It's very good. Okay, Zerg boy. Boom. I speak good London, that's right. Well, not good London, but... That ain't America English, that's for sure. Better English than me and I'm Scottish. Well, I don't think a lot of people understand Scottish people talking English, to be honest. It's very, like, hard to understand thick accents, even though they're English, especially for foreigners. You know, actually, we were when Marika and I were in Amsterdam now. She was like, "Did you hear these guys?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Did you hear what language they're speaking?" I was like, I heard, but I don't know what they were saying. Like, I don't know what language it is." And she's like, "It's English." And I was like, "Yikes!" Thick. With double C's. But I don't know, regarding my English, I've had people tell me that, oh, he's fucking up. He doesn't know how to put the overlay. Yikes. Oh, I can't scout. I just realized against Zerg. How do I scout? I can't. I can't scout. Oh, I shouldn't open Blink against Zerg, probably. I should open, like, Robo. Okay, you guys gotta remember this. No Blink opening against Zerg. I gotta open Robo with, like, a Prism or something. And then going to Blink later on. But yeah, anyway, some people told me I sound American. Some people told me, like, oh, hell no. So, I don't know who to believe. Maybe I have certain words that I say, but... Some people are like, I've been K-Kona my whole life. And that's a no. Yeah, this is gonna be very scary if I get all in. I need to go Robo every time I think against Zerg and get a fast Prism. So if I do get all in, I can micro. And even if I don't get all in, so that I can start harassing with Prism like this. And then I get a third behind it. I think that's gonna be my plan in PvZ. Yeah, it's not British English for sure, yeah. For sure. here, Chip. Cute chipmunk.
You require my skill. I am the heart of darkness. I am the we.
Okay. There's a lot of queens that are killed too. There's like 3 more. So this is how I want to play my every PvZ. Just Stalkers, prison, harass, 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 and then just do a big timing. I think that's the play here. Actually, I don't even need to do a big timing. I can just do like some light pressure. And if it gets too much, I can just recall. Break this.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. We state the code. You require my skills. State the. I am the. Not enough energy.
I don't think there's a lot of drones. Are those? Oh my god, he's going lurkers.
We code.
That went okay. How do I break this now?
We are one with the shadow.
Oh my god. I lost one Stalker.
The heart of darkness.
Just need to keep shaving off parts of the army. And then when the timing is right, kill the lurkers.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Look at that. Yikes, lurkers are gonna be an issue, boys. Whoa, 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 whoa. In a hole? I don't know about dying in a hole. I don't know if I can even spell it. I don't know if I'm allowed to type it, so I'll just say the F word. Nice guy, typical diamond player. Thinks you should be master if it was for people playing the game wrong. That's right. It's my fault that he's diamond too. Really? You're going to report that? Yeah, that's bannable. What do you mean? If you don't report that for abusive chat, what do you report then? Aranji, thanks so much for gifting us up to Jim Protoss. Thank you, thank you. A random junk with the Twitch Prime. Welcome, random junk. I'm glad you're finally able. Never mind. I was gonna say to fit your junk where it belongs, but you know. I was disrespecting your English. No, I know. No worries. I didn't take it that way. Yeah, let's just skip the whole junks. Okay, just skip it. I thought Balkanians are real men. I don't know what Balkanians are, but no, I'm not a real man. I'm 69% men and 31% women. So not 100%. We got a high IQ. Says smurfing and reporting noise. Fashrik, why wouldn't I do that? I would love to hear your opinion. Oh, I can remove the war chest thing, by the way, because everyone that has war chest probably got it by now, right? So I could just remove it, so it stops like popping up for you guys. Name your videos, your series videos with numbers. Example, Mass Stalker GM. Well, people are gonna think like that means rank 1, or they're gonna think that that's the first video, not necessarily first series.
State thy bidding. You require me. I am the.
Or if you mean like the series, like the episodes in the series, they're written on the thumbnails, and they're also sorted in playlists. So you can just open a playlist and they're gonna go in order. Oh, the episodes? Yeah, they go in the order. So if you just go on my YouTube and open playlist, and that's it. I should not be pushing out with the Stalkers, but I'll push on. Because if he goes Hellions, I'm gonna be very screwed. Okay.
We are
Yeah, so I think this is gonna be my build for PvT. Like the fast 3 Nexus double forge combo, except I just go mass Stalker.
I am the heart of darkness. I am here in the
If only my blink would finish in time. This drop's about to land. Check this out, check this out. Like an alligator in the water. You guys ready for this?
we
Okay, not quite like the alligator, but almost. And that's what counts. Yeah, he has tanks, so he might be doing a 2 base, or he might be getting a 3 base with siege tanks. Let's find out. Oh shit, it's a Raven. Aw, that's a 2 base.
it shall be as you say. Veraku. I am the fool. I we
Okay, it's 2 base all in.
cold is the void. Shadows. I am the voice of the eclipse. Upgrade complete. You require. We are one with the shadows. Upgrade. For the reckoning.
This is good for me.
Thy bidding. We are one. I am the voice. You require my cold. We are. I am the heart of darkness.
Okay, I wanted him to use stim.
State thy bidding. You require my skill.
I'm gonna use some probes to tank. Whew. First loss. Ah, that was very favorable for me. I was on 3 base, it would take him longer to kill me, and even if it came to some kind of like weird base trade, Blink Stalkers always win, because there's no way for him to move out from one side of the map to another without bleeding like half of the units. I'm deserted BMD, I won't take back my words, but I would say that it's a bad day for me. Feels bad, man, have a good day. Okay, well, I hope you feel better. You're not angry at the game, okay? You're angry about something else. Think about why you're angry and focus on that. Whenever I got angry with games, I wasn't actually angry at the game. I was angry at something that's going on in my life, okay? Figure it out. It will help you in the long run. Leon the Tech, thanks so much for the 14 months. Thank you.
That's
Misdirected feelings, that's right. But I mean, hey, listen. I understand. People rage in games. It happens, you know. You're tilted. But using the F word, the N word, I mean, I always report people for that. Because I just do it. I mean, there's been plenty of times where I raged in the past. Well, actually, when I started pro gaming, I was a raging little bitch. But I never... I never flamed a player. That's the thing. In all of my StarCraft, I've had many times where I raged and I was like, fuck this, and I smashed the keyboard and I raged at others, but I never insulted players. I would say, you know, freak your race and, you know, whatever. Like, I hate Protoss, I hate Zerg, but I never insulted players because at the end of the day, even if their race was OP, it's not their fault. And also, let's be honest, if our race is OP, no matter what race that is, you would enjoy it, right? So... Listen, guys, have you ever seen a pro player? Okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a pro player go on Twitter and write, you know what? My race is too strong. I've been doing really well, and I feel like that's because my race is too strong, and I would like it to get nerfed. Do you ever see anyone say that? No. People always whine that their race sucks. Because when the race is good, they say nothing. Because they don't want it to change. Rogue just did? That's true. Rogue did. You're right. I actually even mentioned it on my stream that Rogue is the first Zerg player that I've seen in all these years to say that Zerg is OP, and that's why he's doing well. Literally the first guy I've ever seen. Maybe someone else said it, but for me, that was like a, whoa. He said it. One of us. One of us. I don't know if he's gonna Baneling bust me because he went for super early speed. I feel like this is a Baneling bust because his unit count doesn't make sense. Like, he should have more links than this, but he doesn't. What is he doing? You know, like, what? Is it gonna be like one base Nidus? I don't know. Okay, so this is good. Actually, I haven't played a single PvP. The one PvP I played, the guy left. So PvP should probably, in a way, it should be easiest because blink openers are a thing in PvP. It's not really amazing, but it is a thing. I think it's gonna be probably the hardest to make this work in PvZ. Just because blink stalkers are not really a thing at any part of the game. Oh, there it is. There it is.
I am the heart of darkness. State thy bidding. I am the voice of the eclipse.
There it is. We just chill here. Like, I don't need to move out, I don't need to push, I just need to wait a little bit. He's making drones again. Okay, so he gave up. I think I can just go 2 base here. Ah, but should I though?
We are one with you.
Honestly, I should probably expand again.
I am the voice of you. You require my
I should probably expand it. It's safer.
voice. Cold is the void. Ice cold. I am. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Let the blinking begin.
Here in the shadows.
Man, this series is gonna be very hard to talk while microing. I gotta like full focus, you know. I gotta be like in order to win games because I actually got a micro quite a bit. I like playing Terran. Got any tips how to blink correctly as toss? Like honestly, it's just good mouse precision. That's it. Like obviously you need fast reaction time to see, like you need to know in advance which stalkers are gonna take damage. So this is very simple to do if you pay a little bit of attention and like think about it for a bit. So if you have a concave like this, right? And the Zerg is attacking from this side, let's say, okay? Obviously those stalkers are gonna take the damage first. So you should prepare to blink those stalkers first. So again, let's say this is the Stalker concave. If the Zerg attacks from here, it's kind of obvious that these Stalkers are going to get targeted first. So you need to blink this one and this one and this one and so on. So mentally, you got to prepare in advance which Stalkers are going to take damage. And that's how you need to control like the whole fight. Now, Regarding the individual blinking, you can blink 2, 3, 4 at a time, but obviously the more stalkers you blink at a time, the more inefficient you are. So in perfect world, you want to blink 1 stalker at a time. And the only thing you need for that is like knowing how much damage the opponent can do in like a second or 2 seconds, depending on how much damage is spread around your stalkers. And you just need good mouse precision. Like, there's nothing else. It's just clicking the individual stalkers and clicking the correct ones and not messing that up and not panicking, I would say, is very important as well. Because it's very easy to panic and then blink like all of them or blink half of them. Because if you, no matter how bad the situation looks, if you blink all the stalkers at once, you're gonna lose all of them. You need to blink. Basically, when your stalker starts taking damage, you need to blink it out the moment it loses shields. And you need to blink it all the way back. And the reason why you do that is because obviously the shields regen. So you blink the front ones all the way to the back once the shields are depleted, so that they can start regenning their shields. So by the time their turn comes again to take damage, they regen their shields. That's it. Is proximate? Is not. Doesn't expand. I thought that's... Jesus, I thought that's a Zergling. I was like, huh? Yeah, so this is the... 100% this is the correct build. The fast stalker into Robo. 100%. Who's at the window? Whoever it is at the window would be extremely impressed because I'm on 2nd floor. So that would be some damn long legs. Like super duper long. Or, you know, having a ladder. Have you considered more aggressive with shield batteries? Yeah, I have. The reason why I'm doing these specific builds early on is because I need to... Every time I do a series, I always have to, like, figure out the builds, right? Because no one does these builds. No one does mass blink stalkers against Zerg. So I need to figure out, like, the most optimal builds and builds that are actually going to work. So I usually choose to do these kinds of macro openings initially, and then later on I can do these, you know, like 2 gate shield battery rushes because they're easy to execute and I've done them before. The thing is, I don't really know how to transition out of this. Like, do I just get a 3rd with like 3 gates and no upgrades? That's kind of meh. I mean, realistically, I want to clear creep with these stalkers, if there's any creep, that is. Because early on in PvZ, Like, this can be my blink stalkers, you know? Warp Prism and or Stalkers harassment. But in other matchups, it's way more worth to just rush blink. There's a lot of Zerglings.
I am the heart.
No upgrades. This might be Mutas. Still no upgrades. This might be Mutas. It's getting another hatch very fast. Drones. So his economy is not great. I don't even know if he has lair. No upgrades and links. My stalkers are 1-1. It's not gonna work for him. Like Stalkers with +1 armor against +0 links is like, it's a very unfair battle for Zerg. The thing is, you never see +1 armor upgrades in PvZ. Because most pro builds are with 1 forge, but +1 armor versus only lings is like insanely good. Whew. Insanely good.